Hello, everyone. I am pretty sure I messed up my camera when I got the brilliant idea to aim it at the sun during the eclipse. Like if you notice, like for instance that the cat food can right there, it's kind of like fuzzy. Guess I'm gonna have to get another one of these days. Anyway, I got my sweet tea representing my football team who is playing right now. Why does it look like it's sideways? It is Saturday, August 26th. And I'm eating my chili that I made. I was going to do the video on me making how I make this. Because if any of you know, I actually did record a video of me making this quite a while back, but for some reason it didn't record the sound. But I did show everything. So I was planning on making a video, a new video of how I make this with the, I haven't had any sound issues lately, so I was just going to record another video of how I make this so that you guys could hear. But it's been a long week, and what day did I do this? Thursday night, probably around 11 o'clock at night is when I cooked the hamburger and put everything into the crock pot, and I just let it on warm all night. And then, yeah, yesterday was Friday, so yesterday for dinner I had my first bowl. And now I'm gonna have a second bowl with you guys. So let me show you right here. I just have some butter bread because I love butter bread with my chili. Let's see if we can get a thumbnail without me dropping the chili. Ooh, look at it. Chili, chili. That looks delicious. It is delicious, but I bet you it's even better today because it's been sitting in the fridge. So hopefully you got that thumbnail. Let me just, I love chili better when, you know, like the day after. Ooh, look at it. Let me give you guys a nice bite. So we got some light kidney beans, we got some hamburger, we got some baby bella mushrooms, chili pepper, peeled diced tomatoes, chili powder, an onion, a sweet onion, and then I chopped up one of these. I believe they're chili peppers, and I did take the seeds out. I normally do not add these, but the guy I walk the dogs for has tons of these and they keep giving them to me. So I did chop one of these up and put that in, and I actually, but that's not something that, although I have a whole bunch, I've 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have 11 tomatoes over there. And then I got 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. I have 17 more of these to chop up and put them in the freezer with the rest of them because I don't use them that quickly. So yeah, let's eat. Wait, actually, let me tell you what else. Okay, so what I do, I will eventually make another video of me making this. Um, so I put the ground hamburger, well, what did I get this time? He wanted me to try the guy I walked the dogs for, his neighbor, wanted me to try this other butcher shop. So I did, and this is, the burger I used was ground round, some kind of ground round, and I asked them what the percentage was, and they said 90, 96, either 95.5 or 96.4. So that's what this is. But I actually still prefer the ultra lean chopped sirloin over the ground round. It's just my preference. So anyway, we got the hamburger. I got about 1.5 pounds, which is what I always do. Just gonna run the other way. And then I chopped up a sweet onion. I had a huge one. I bought a huge one. So I cut up about half of that. I'm telling you, it was like this big. It was huge. I still have about this much of it left. So I probably cut about 1/2 to 3/4 of the onion, put that in. I got a big package of the bella mushrooms. I just rinsed them off and then let them in the strainer for a little bit until the hamburger and the onion were slightly cooked, and then I put the mushrooms in with the ground hamburger and the onion, and then I put pepper in with that, and I put some paprika in with that in the hamburger. What else? Some garlic powder and some chili powder in with that. And I think that's all I had in the hamburger mixture. And then in the crock pot, I put 2 of the big cans of light kidney beans, the light red kidney beans. And I drained one of the cans fully, and then I drained like half of the other can. And then I added in and what else I put in the hamburger was I chopped up one of these and put that in with the hamburger onion mushroom. In the crock pot, I had the 2 cans of the light kidney beans, drain 1 can, drain half of the other. A jar of spaghetti sauce that had mushrooms and, can you tell I like mushrooms? Mushroom and green pepper. And then I put a whole bunch more chili powder in the crock pot with the soft stuff. Parsley. And I believe that's it. Yeah, I love mushrooms in my chili. Now, I forgot to get a tissue, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to need. Pardon me for 1 second. Just going to grab a napkin. Pardon me, paper towel. Because I did forget to grab a napkin. And I'm just being comfy tonight, so I hope y'all don't mind. I love butter bread with my chili, and I like to do this. Amazing. So good. I'm so hungry. It's like, what time is it? It's around 8 o'clock. p.m. And this is the first thing I'm eating all day. But my landlord said he was going to stop over today and paint one of the things outside. He didn't tell me what time, so So I didn't want to be sitting here and have him like see me and then like ring the doorbell and then like want to talk like if I was in the middle of a video. So I felt that since the sun set, he more than likely won't be coming over today. I hate when he does that though, when he's like, I'm gonna check something either today or tomorrow. Like, can you give me an exact day and an exact time? Hey! She's so funny. For some reason, the one that I said, A, right here, the one right, see her right there? Right there she is. Don't, hey! Now you leave her alone. That's the one that I trapped back in December, and I pretty much always leave her out now. And she's getting, her and the other cats are she used to be feral. Put it this way. I trapped her December of 2016. She wanted nothing to do with me, wouldn't let me pet her, nothing, until, when was it? April or May of this year was the first time she let me start petting her. So she does okay with Sebastian because he's a male, and she's pretty submissive with him, but my two females, it's taken them this long to be okay. Not best buds though, but she likes to chase for some reason if they run away from her. So if they run away, if my two females run from her, then she likes to chase them. And luckily she stops if I'm like, hey, I'll be like, hey, loud, and you saw her, she stops. But I just don't want it to turn into like a cat fight or anything like that. Even though she has never done it yet, but she's the 10th or the 11th cat that I've trapped over the past few years. This one's taken the longest. Like, I'm not keeping her. I can't keep her. I'm just getting her used to house stuff so that she can go into a home. Which, I mean, she could pretty much go now. But I think she's going to be going with my sister. My sister has a dog. And she met the dog. But luckily, my sister doesn't have any cats, so if my sister that didn't take or if it happens to not work out with my sister and the dog and her dog and this cat, then I'll try to find her a home where more than likely they have male cats and not female, because she does fine with, you know, Sebastian. But like I said, I think it's because he's a male. And I think she would be okay with other females, but it would probably take some work, like, obviously, because I've had her since December. I remember this one cat a couple years ago. I trapped her. Well, she was actually already, her ear was tipped, and it was in the winter. For some reason, they come around wanting food in the winter, and then I feel bad. That one was also a female. And like I said, she was already spayed because her ear was tipped, and she had a collar on, so she was someone's cat. And I put flyers up everywhere, posted her online on the missing pet sites. I had her for November, December, January. I had her for 3 months and no one came forward. I went to the pet stores, put flyers over in the pet stores. So finally she went to a rescue. But man, she didn't like female cats either. Now she would chase all, like, my 2 females and Sebastian. So she had to be separated the whole time until she went to a rescue. She obviously, whoever had her, she had to have been an only cat. It was delicious. Definitely better the second day. Man. I'll show you guys again in a second. But yeah, this girl's doing good. I just have to keep an eye on her. Definitely don't want any cat bites. You guys, this is delicious. Sorry, I should have put lotion on my hands. They're like all dry. Don't mind the hands. They're all dry. My knee's feeling a little bit better. But you want to hear something weird? I'm actually wondering if, it still hurts a little bit, just not as bad. I'm actually kind of wondering if something was out of place, because a couple of days ago, I was getting all their toys. Their toys end up under the stove, under the stand that the TV's sitting on, and under the couch. So the other day I was getting all their toys out from under everything. I was on my knees, and I went to move a little bit on my knees to get down further on the couch, and something popped in that knee. And then it immediately felt a little bit better. The next day it felt even more better. And the swelling started going down. So, like, it still pops, like, when I go like this. When I move it like this, it still pops right here. And I still have a little bit of pain on the inside, but nothing like it was. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe a piece of meniscus maybe it was caught under my kneecap or something, and when I was moving like that, maybe it got it out. I don't know. But I have an appointment next I have a busy week next week too. Oh my goodness. I have an appointment with my family doctor next week. So if she wants to send me for an x-ray or whatever, then I'll just do that. Yesterday I ended up, now mind you, school starts next week, college. And yesterday I logged in, dropped 2 of my classes and added 4 classes. But 3 of the classes are only 1 credit courses. But in order for me to keep my grants, I have to be taking at least 6 credits. So I took 3 classes that are 1 credit and then a 3 credit course. So that's 6 credits. But now I'm just waiting for my bill to update to see if it's going to be less money than the other classes. Than the other classes that I dropped. Because if not, I may switch colleges. I've been busy, you guys. My nose is starting to run now. I can't wait to eat this again tomorrow. I will be eating this again tomorrow. It's amazing. Amazing. Oh, I can't read that from here. Come on, show the other part. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're losing. Indianapolis 13, Steelers 3. Just a preseason though. So took my sister for her procedure. Woo! You can taste these like it's the tip of my tongue. It's burning. I can taste it more when I'm not putting it on the butter bread. Sebastian, what are you doing inside there? He's underneath the cupboard. Under the kitchen sink in the cupboard. He went in there. He goes in the cupboards himself. And I hear him messing around with the plastic bags, and I don't want him to end up getting caught. Excuse me. Come on, Sebastian, out. Now, took her for her procedure. What day was that? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. They were running 2 hours behind. Like, she was supposed to be there at 1:30 for her procedure to be done at 2:30. They didn't take her back till like 4:35 o'clock. And she was getting really, really pissed. She was like, I'm leaving. I'm like, no, you're not. But then, while she was under anesthesia, and this is scary, when she was in recovery, they called me, they took me back, and they had oxygen in her nose. My nose is running, you guys. Pardon me, I'm so sorry. They had oxygen in her nose, and she was asking for her inhaler. So I had to run out to my car and get her inhaler out of her purse. And the nurse said, yeah, she aspirated some while she was under anesthesia. But sorry, I'm talking about this. Well, it doesn't bother me because I'm like used to it, but and she didn't eat anything since the day before, so it was just yellow, like bile or whatever. So she did that while she was under anesthesia, and they had to put oxygen in her nose because her oxygen level was low. But thankfully it came back up. But I was just a little worried because she sounded all congested, like she couldn't take a deep breath. And I was like, are you sure none of that went into her lungs? You know, because you can die from that. So they were listening to her lungs, and they said her lungs were clear. I could eat some more of this, but I'm not going to because it's so late. That was delicious. I probably got stuff all stuck in between my teeth, so pardon me if I do. But yeah, they said since her oxygen level went back up. Oh, my tongue is burning. Woo! I think the butter bread helped with not feeling that hotness. Because now my tongue is tingling. So yeah, they said it was probably just some of it in her airways and that she would cough it out or whatever. But then she did end up going yesterday, and they just did a chest x-ray just in case because she has her surgery Monday. So she said the chest x-ray came back fine, so that's good. Because I was like, if you have any kind of slight infection or anything like that, they're not going to do your surgery on Monday. But the x-ray showed her lungs were clear, so that's good. But she has to be at the hospital at she has to be there at 6:30 Monday morning. So I was like, you know what? Are you trying to kill me with having to get up that early? Man, so she's going to come here tomorrow because I'm going to watch her doggy. That way the dog and that cat can get a little bit more acquainted with each other. So yeah, and then I'm going to be walking, since I'm taking her Monday. I normally walk the dogs Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I'm going to take her there Monday, walk. I also start school on Monday. But the classes I switch to are all online classes. So that won't be a problem. I just have to log in. Who knows? I might even change my schedule again before Monday. Why, you ask? Because it's me. So yeah, so I'll walk the dogs Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. I have my doctor appointment Wednesday. So I'm going to have to walk the dogs Wednesday, come home, shower, drive the whole way down there for my appointment. It's been a busy week this week. It's going to be a busy week next week. I mean, look at all these peppers, you guys. That's just some of them. Like, what am I going to do with all these peppers? And then there's more over here. Like, what am I possibly going to do with all these? Oop. I have to wash those off again anyway. Like, what? I think the tomatoes, I could stick them in boiling water for a few and peel them, and I could make my own tomatoes and just freeze it for like chili or whatever. Because 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 tomatoes isn't enough really for any kind of sauce. What was on the bottom of my cup? But yeah, that is all I have for you guys. And this video is 30 minutes long. I'm so mad I messed up my camera. I can tell it got messed up from that. It's just not like very crisp like it used to be. But that was my own fault for aiming it right at the sun that day. And we didn't even have like a dark eclipse. Anyway, we were too far north. Like, it just looked like it was getting a little cloudy. Like, it looked like a big dark cloud went over the sun. That's kind of what it looked like. Well, if you just looked out your window without looking at the sun, that's what it looked like. But I didn't have the proper glasses or anything for it, so, and I didn't have the proper film cover or whatever that you're supposed to put over your camera. So that was my fault. But I can tell it's not like crisp. I'll get a new camera one of these days. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. That was absolutely delicious. To be honest, I could eat a little bit more, but I'm not going to because it's so late. I'll have more tomorrow. I'm going to be eating this for a couple days. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I am still going to make that other thing with Hamburg that I told you guys I was going to make, but I can't tell you until I make it. But that's probably not going to be till next week because I went to the store Wednesday night when my sister was, I didn't get home. I left her place after I dropped her off. I think I left her place maybe 8:30 or 9, and then I went to the store. And I'm just going to eat the stuff I have here, which I still have. I still have one dough left to make a pizza. I have the mozzarella, the fresh mozzarella for the pizza, so that's going to be a meal. I'll probably have grilled cheese and mozzarella. I bought some more ham that night, so I'll probably have a grilled ham and cheese or a cold ham and cheese sandwich. So I'm not going to go to the store at all this coming week because rent is due and I spent enough the other day at the store. So I'm just going to be eating this for a couple days. I'm going to have the pizza, grilled cheese and mozzarella, grilled ham and cheese again. So I'm not going to be having anything really interesting. So maybe I will do a video of my grilled cheese with mozzarella and my dill pickles that I eat. But that's going to be the only thing I have because I don't have any tomato. I don't have any more tomato soup. But yeah, I'm going to eat this tomorrow and possibly Monday. And then I'll start switching things out. So that's all I got. That is all I got for you guys. I'm going to upload this video tomorrow, which is Sunday, just because I think I only did one other food video this week. Earlier in the week, what day was that? What did I have? What did I have earlier? Oh, I had that Chick-fil-A salad. But yeah, that's all I got. Thank you all so very much for watching. I greatly appreciate all of you. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Oh, and how about that fight tonight? Who do y'all think is going to win? Mayweather or McGregor? I have no idea who I think. I have no idea. Although I'm not going to buy it just because, you know. So I'm just going to have to wait to see. Maybe I'll just check Twitter or something. Get the scoop from people on there. People will have it posted on YouTube later after the fight. To be honest, I'm not sure. I kind of think McGregor. But then part of me thinks that the whole thing is like staged just for money. Like I think they're making it this big, huge thing. And it's already like pre-planned between them who's gonna win. That's what I kind of feel deep down. So I'm not really sure what's gonna happen tonight. What do y'all think? Although you won't see this video until tomorrow, so it's already gonna be over, but it's gonna be interesting. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna finish watching my Steelers game. That's my elbow. I've had a headache all day. I don't know why. I kind of think it's my neck because my neck's been hurting. My neck's been hurting more than usual. So I'm kind of wondering if that's why. It's kind of like the headache kind of goes from here all the way on top. But yeah, that's all I got. I better go before this video is 40 minutes. Again, thank you all so very much for watching. I appreciate all of you. And have a great weekend. And I will post a video soon. Excuse me, I'm not sure what it's going to be. But I'll post a video soon. Have a great night, everyone. Bye for